Hey, CSL. Cheers, Shaz. What's going on? Can y'all hear me? Crumblewick. Cheers. Can't tell if that's thunder or... It's nice today. Thank you, Shaz. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, it's because I'm far away from the phone. Let me make an adjustment. I did that screen porch. That one last week. Yeah, let me move you closer. I'm on my phone, everybody. Let me see if I can figure something out. Having to... Today I am rubbing mortar on the block walls like this right here. This right here. So there was block. I laid all the foundation for this house, and then I'm coming back along with masonry cement and mud in the wall. You can see I've done the whole house. And I'm on the other side of the house today. Be right back. Oops, almost had me an accident there, hey. Come on, there we go. There we go. Ah, Deridio. Hey, Blind Neil. Cheers, Glitter. Yeah, just coming in for a lunch break. I needed a stream. 76 bucks for a tent. That's not too bad, Glitter. Cheers, Mr. Nasal or Miss Nasal. Oh, I did one of those glitter. I can't remember which side it was, but it was it was a tent, but it's one of those big dome. I can't remember what they're called right offhand. And I want to say it was like $115, which I should have knew better. They go for about 1,200 bucks. And they sent me something, but it was like this weird protractor thing. I don't know. The tool you would use to build one, I would assume. Got to be careful. Walmart's your best bet. Oh, we're getting some rain sprinkles, y'all. It hasn't rained in weeks and weeks and weeks here. Oh, a tent. Okay, I see. Like a pop-up. Yeah, it's sprinkling, y'all. Hallelujah. Luckily, I'm laying on my back underneath an overhang, mudding the walls. I'm going to do a fast motion video here after lunch and try to get that uploaded this afternoon. If it doesn't just start pouring the rain. Yeah, I never got my money back either, Glitter. I don't want to say it was Temu, but I think it might have been. There's another one. Awesome. Yeah, don't leave no grow equipment left behind. Yeah, we haven't had rain in about 4 weeks, 5 weeks. It'd be nice to get a little rain. The rivers are dry. Um, the gardens need it. It's green here. You can see everything's beautiful, but the humidity is unrelenting in Arkansas. It was supposed to be 102 today, but we've been expecting a cold front. And it looks like it might have came a little early. We got all the good stuff's coming in the next couple months. We got ginseng seasons coming in September. We got and golden seal. I'm going to do some stuff on some golden seal this year, some videos, and I'm going to do an elderberry syrup video so everyone at home can make their own elderberry syrup if you have elderberries in your location. Let's see, we got deer season. And then I'm in the process right now of getting the homestead set in motion to start laying stone and getting ready. And hopefully by winter we'll be close to having the cabin done. Hey, cheers, Mean Beans. School starts in 2 weeks. I still got one that's going to be in his first year of high school. He'll be a ninth grader. What is that, a freshman? Yeah. He'll be a freshman in high school. So I'm getting ready for that. Saturday, I find out if my daughter's having a boy or a girl for my first grandchild, so that's pretty exciting. Yeti's going to be a grandpa soon, y'all. Grandpa Yeti. It's a trip. Life's a trip, everybody. When you get to a point in your age, not like where you know everything, but you're pretty set. Oh, I had one of these. Yeah, it's probably a boy. Most of the females in my family that are blood, not married into, have boys first. So, but I'm ecstatic either way. Girls are easier, so there's always little bonuses on both sides. Um, yeah, life's a trip, everybody. Anyways, what I was saying is, you get to be of a certain age in your wisdom, and all the things that I've done in my life, from to experience spirituality in myself and in the world. This has been a trip. Life's been a trip, y'all. It's been a long, strange trip, but a good one. Um, Hell, I'm not even 50 yet, and I'm already going to have grandbabies, so it's coming. Yeah, no, it is better than Chef Boyardee. I had the bologna. I'm a bologna guy. I had the bologna first, um, and I might eat this. It's hard to eat when it's hot. Thank you, Glitter. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, that'll all be coming too. I'll send some pictures out and all that. Should be around December. She should be expecting around December. And I was born December, so that's even cooler, and it's like exciting. I can't wait. I've got 5 kids, so one of them's bound to make me a grandpa, right? All this land below me here is a conservatory, which means it can't be touched by man in any time. When 100, it can't be touched ever. And there's 80 acres here of preserved land. It's got all the diversity of any type of hardwoods and softwood mixtured forest you could imagine. This would be a prime spot right in the middle of the city to grow ginseng and all that stuff. The man who owns this piece here we're working on is very blessed to be surrounded on all 3 sides by this conservatory. No one can ever build by him. It's just the most peaceful place. Now there is a dirt road down below me, but there's only 3 or 4 people that live up the way, so it's not always busy. But this has been one of the most peaceful pieces of land I've worked on, and the homeowner's just been a blessing. This homeowner has been so good that he literally took that screen porch apart for me, pulled out all the staples. That's a 25, 26 foot by 26 foot porch, okay? It's a big porch, a lot of screen. And he took off every piece of trim, pulled every nail, pulled out all the staples, and then marked and labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, section A, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, section B, and did the whole wraparound for me and labeled it all and saved it and kept it. So all I had to come in, do was get up on the ladder, lay the screens down, and retack all the boards. That has never happened. And he saved himself a ton of money by doing that. Yes, it was challenging. Yes, it was a little bit scary because he had to be up on the ladder, but he saved himself a ton of money by doing that. And if only more homeowners would do that, at the end of the build, they would see that the bill would be a lot cheaper as if it was normally. So remember that when you're building. Every little bit that you can offer that helps and that's out of the way of the builder and speeds up his progress and his process is a bonus for you and saves you money. So just always remember that. Not everybody can physically do work either, but I'm just saying, Even if you could hire a 10 or a $12 an hour high school kid to come shovel that gravel, or instead of the contractor having to do it, it saves him time and saves him hours, which saves you money. So it's a good thing. The fish say let me go. Sometimes they do when they're not big enough to eat. We eat them. If they're big enough to go in the pen, I got a lot of mouths to feed. So, and I'm in the area that I live in the Ozarks. I grew up eating out of the rivers and off the mountains, so it's just the way of life for us here. And trout is good. We don't have them here in my area, but we do have places within the 100 miles to go trout fishing. Um, we have a lot of smallmouth brownies, brown bass, largemouth bass, stripers, perch, goggle eyes, rock bass, Arkansas natives. There's a hybrid crappie we have here. We got a lot of good fish here, catfish of all variety. Cheers, Jorge. I know that last word is Portuguese. Salute. Right over here on this hill, there's a beautiful embankment of spice bush. So you can barely hear that car. And spice bush is what you make native tea with. It also has some healing elements to it as well. But you harvest the leaves and you harvest the berries in the fall, and you turn the leaves into tea. It tastes just like orange peyote tea. It tastes very similar to black tea, except it has a spice to it. Yes, sir, I'm great. I hope you're good. Um, and the berries, I can't remember right offhand what the berries for. They also can be used in the tea, and they're harmless, if eaten. But I can't remember exactly what the curing properties of it are. I think it's a blood thinner, maybe. I don't know. I know so much nonsense about the forest. I forget more than I remember. And I'm getting old. You see all this. If you go back throughout the years, which I've been on YouTube for 15 years, everybody. No worries, Blind Neil. Be safe, brother. Thank you for coming in, Neil. I'll probably see you in the morning. If you go, I've been on YouTube for 15 years. I've been streaming live for 15 years, roughly. And if you watch videos from the past, and there is a bunch, you can watch this beard actually get longer throughout the years. You can watch this start to fade a little bit up here. It's actually pretty cool. I wish there was a way you could put all that together to show like an aging. The reason I started the YouTube channel, of course, is for my children, because we don't live forever. And when they're old, I'd love for them to be able to go on the internet, and check out Dad anytime they want to, hear my voice and feel my love for everything I'm doing, and my people in the chat, and all that stuff. So that's part of it. What you see is what you get here, folks. It's not made up. It's real. As real as a man can be. I mean, I'm just a poor old hippie who had a bunch of kids and got the best wife in the world, and super blessed. A lot of trauma and tragedy, but Um, that's what builds us up. That's what makes us better and stronger and healthier and more resilient. So that's just how it is. Like I said, it's been a trip, man. The one bad thing about this house is all of this paneling you see right here is is California red cedar. Okay, it's California red cedar from the redwood forest in California, built in 1953. Right, when you could still get red cedar from the forest in California in '53, but and nothing really eats it. So what happens is the bugs don't eat the wood; they eat into the wood and they lay an egg. The larvae then feeds on, depending on what type of insect it is, the food its parent has left behind, or it consumes the pupa sac that it's in, or it will, to crawl out, feed on the wood to get out, but not actually eat the wood, just chew holes through it. So a woodpecker can hear that, and they go up here in the corners of this house and they peck holes in that, and you can't replace it. You cannot get California redwood anymore, ever. You can't get it. Now there are some people who still own some tiny pieces of around that park that have access to it, but it is, you cannot sell it, and I need a bunch of it. So, anyways, the woodpeckers get up there, and it looks like a dang M16 went off on that board right there. I'll have to get some California redwood wood putty and putty that hole up, and then paint stripes in it and make it look like wood again, and then let the painter go do his thing on it. It's been a long, hard week. Last week we hit 100 degrees on Monday, and it gradually increased to 109 by Friday. And then this week it was 102 to 105 all the way till yesterday. Um, so today is a blessing. It's about 89, 88 degrees right now. The humidity is pretty low, maybe 56%. There's a breeze. You can see kind of, maybe see the beard moving a little bit. I mean, you can hear that truck go by, but you can barely hear that truck go by. It's so quiet up here. Anyways, the homeowner, I got the porch, screened in porch, all done, pretty nice, stretched wires, flat, clean. All of his number boards fit back perfect. And now he's got it all decked out with all of his outside gear. Gosh, it looks good. Just makes you feel good, makes your heart feel good when you can take something that even the homeowner worked really hard on to get ready and turn it into a finished product for them, and they're already out there enjoying it, and they're not even living in the home. You know, they have another home up the street, and we're remodeling this one because it was his parents' house, and he wants to move here because he grew up here. So to see it all come back together for him as when he was a teenager and going through college is pretty cool. There's more to it. When you're do what I do and you're a carpenter, I don't know what I call myself. Like I said, I may be setting Brazilian rosewood boards tomorrow, and I may be, hey babe, I may be laying block the next day. I may be trimming brush the next day. I may be laying stone. I do all kinds of stuff. So, but the best part about all of that is getting to see the look of satisfaction on the homeowner or the property owner's face when the job's done right,
They know they're not going to have to call me back to fix anything that we've worked on, and you can be trustworthy and dependable. Oh, there was a thunder bomb. Thunder bomb coming towards probably Elkins. Hey, Ben C, brother, what's going on? Clash, what's up, Clash? Just having a break at lunch. We had a little rain shower just a minute ago, so yeah, just chilling out, uh, working hard. I hope everybody's doing great. My wife's in chat. Mr. Ben's in chat. Jorge's in chat. Neil had to step out. Shaz was here. Very cool. Very cool. Let me get you back on the old house here. Miss my one of my aunties is in here. So what we're doing is we've got to match this stain. So this is a stained, the California redwood that was built on the house originally from 1953. It was stained. It's not paint. This up here is painted, but this here is a stain. So we've got to match this 1953 stain to this color. And then, of course, all this new material I put on, which I've showed all down through here over the last couple months, we'll stain that as well. But the stain is going to be a little bit darker brown this next time. So we're just waiting. I've replaced all these soffits, all this block wall. We did all this block wall out to the corner here and back. There's tons of work we've done. This has been a really cool house. Man, we got thunder coming. Well, they're going to use red mahogany. Yes, Clash. It'll be a red mahogany, but a little bit brown, more brown and dark. Kind of like the guitar that you made me. There's a sample piece over on the porch that they've already done, and it's a weathered oak look, dark walnut look that he wants. It is. It is a red, very much so. It's very what I would call, instead of a whitewash, a red wash. And in 1953, of course, that would be acceptable. And then you've got, I'll swing you around. You've got these large, massive picture windows, and you can see I've rubbed out all the walls here with the pattern, and then we got a ton of staining to do. And I'll just flip you around to the big porch we did last week. Last week we did the big porch, so it's coming together. Yeah, today has been a blessing. Ben, I would say it's about 85, 86 right now. Good, nice breeze at 3 to 5 miles per hour with maybe a 40 to 50% humidity. It's nice. But on the front of the house, this is the back of the house. I'm hiding out here in the back having a safety meeting. The front of the house, I'm in a crawl space under an overhang, under a pop-out, because this is an Ife Jones model. I don't know if you know who Ife Jones is, but everybody take 5 minutes today and please go research Ife Jones. He studied under Frank Lloyd Wright. They were best friends. They built houses and homes together for 41 years. And this is one of his models built by Fowler Architecture. So it's an Ife model built by Fowler Architecture in 1953 and finished in 56. I know. I'm a house nut, and I love this kind of stuff, this architecture and stuff. And this one has had additions done to it over the years because as the homeowner's family expanded, the house expanded. And this man that owned this house before his son owns it now was a professor at the University of Arkansas. And Ife Jones was a professor at the University of Arkansas. And in the process, he also did houses all over the world. But in the process of becoming a professor here and teaching at the U of A, he created a conservatory where the teachers and students of the university, not students, excuse me, the teachers and the professors of the universities could invest into a program after so many years where they could get one of these model homes built for them under the guise or the style of Ife Jones. And I think maybe there were 2 or 3 other architects that were below or under him that would construct or build these houses. And so the man that owns the house now's father was a professor at the University of Arkansas for 40 years. I ain't for sure, but I'm pretty sure the man was a mycologist. Anyways, this is the result of 41 years teaching at a university. He ended up with this nice 3 acres surrounded by one of the City of Fayetteville's conservatories. And there you go. So, yes, be safe, Ben. This winter, we'll be working on the Faubus Mansion in Huntsville, Arkansas, and sometime maybe this month we'll get a chance to go up to Bella Vista and look at the cathedral up there Ife did. If you all know or have ever heard of the Thorn Crown Chapel, Ife Jones built and designed it, and it is a masterpiece. It is what they call the 16th chapel of buildings. So you must check that out. If you're an intellectual nerd like me, please go check out the Ife Jones Conservatory Conservation Society on Facebook. Or you can just search around PBS Stunts and Specials, National Geographic. There's a whole bunch of those types of media outlets that have done stories on Ife. So very, very cool. Very, very smart man. Very hands-on guy. Hey, Mr. Doughboy. How you doing, Cliff? But, needless to say, I am at work. Lunch is over in about 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here, everybody. And I'll do a fast motion video today of what I'm doing out front, just so you can see how wacky Yeti's being today. And how tight of a space that we're having to work in. And that's about it, everybody. Just stay tuned, and I appreciate everyone coming in, and I appreciate everyone tuning into the videos. We have had amazing views. Most of the videos and the shorts that we've been posting have hit 1,000 views, which is really, really great. Please share this out. If you got time to kill and you're away from the house, just put one of Yeti's playlists on and let it roll. We'll never get monetized. It doesn't matter. Never mind, forget about it. But hit that like button and share this out if you feel the need to. And Yeti loves you, man. Be kind, be safe, be nice, and behave. And prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance, everybody. Salute. Have a great weekend, y'all. Stay blessed.